Hello, I'm Don MacGregor, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the books that I've written. The first one I wrote back in 2012, Blue Sky God, The Evolution of Science and Christianity. And I look at some of the modern scientific theories that impinge on our understanding of what Christianity is about and how we can interpret it. So quantum physics and the idea of consciousness, epigenetics and how our genes are affected by what goes on in the environment around them, and how that then can be an interpretation of what happens when we pray. Also, the way in which we need to expand our ideas of what light is, both from scientific and a spiritual aspect, and looking at ideas of morphic resonance, which is the way in which our own thoughts and patterns contribute to the understanding of humanity across the globe. And I interpret it into lots of different aspects of Christianity. So that was back in 2012. Then I had a bit of a break because life gets very busy, but I'm now retired, so that makes a difference. Then I started writing a series of shorter books, easily understood, easily grasped, only fairly thin. Each one of them's got 6 chapters and some ideas for further study and some questions for reflection. So they can be used in a group setting as well as for individual use. First one set the scene. It was called Christianity Expanding, the Wisdom, book 1 in the Wisdom series. And it's about Christianity moving into a deeper understanding of the universality of it all. So it considers the ways in which things change and how Christianity should change. It looks at the evolving scientific worldview. It looks at ecological imperatives, the way things are going to have to move, and it tries to relate that into understandings that are central to Christianity of salvation, of sacrifice, of what humanity is about, and eternal matters of heaven and hell, and who or what is God. So that set the scene for the whole series. And then that came out in 2020, and then coming out next year, I'm writing at the end of 2021. I'm saying this at the end of 2021. This one comes out in February 2022, although you can pre-order it on Amazon. Expanding Scriptures, Lost and Found. So how did we get the Bible as it stands, the New Testament as it stands at the moment? How did that come about? And then what about these scriptures that were discovered in the deserts of Egypt in 1945, that there seems to be lots of other gospels, the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Philip, the Gospel of Mary. And well, I look at all this in here and find that there are several different ways of interpreting what we always thought was just the one Christianity. There are lost Christianities. The one that we've got is the one that won out above the others, over the others. And the others were kind of subdued and repressed. And often those who followed them were called heretics, and they too suffered the consequences of that. So it looks into several of these and looks at the problems of interpretation, how we can reinterpret things, and even looks at the interesting problem of numbers in the Bible and numerology. Why they use the same numbers all the way through 7s, 12s, 3s, 144s, and so on. So that's book 3. There's going to be a book 4 coming out soon. Well, I say soon, it'll be 2023 now. It's already with the publishers, but they take a while. And then there'll be book 4 and 5 and 6, hopefully, after that. An ongoing project. I hope it helps in deepening and broadening and expanding our Christian understanding. Thank you.